Chapter 9. Managing Projects and Money. Become your own financial guru. To build a truly successful and sustainable freelance business, you need to become not only a professional in your field, but also an effective manager. This means being able to manage projects from start to finish, properly estimate your services, and competently manage your finances. In this chapter, you will learn how to turn chaos into order, avoid underestimating your work, and confidently look to the future thanks to the powerful ally, artificial intelligence, that can help automate many routine aspects of management. From idea to payment, a step-by-step plan for managing projects. Managing a freelance project is not just about completing the task. It is a process that begins long before the actual work starts and ends only after the project is successfully delivered and payment is received. A clear plan helps avoid misunderstandings with clients, meet deadlines, and maintain a professional image. Now, let's discuss the main stages of managing each freelance project. Stage 1. Initial communication and understanding the task. Goal: determine the client's needs, expectations, and the main problem that needs to be solved. Actions: conduct a detailed online meeting or correspondence. Ask clarifying questions. What result are you expecting? Logically, who is your target audience? Зрение. Есть ли у вас примеры того, что вы любите или не любите? How artificial intelligence helps use AI to prepare questions for the client or summarize long correspondences. Example: query to AI. I am going to have my first meeting with a potential client who needs content for a healthy eating blog. What are 10 key questions I should ask to clearly understand their needs and expectations? Stage 2. Preparing a detailed proposal and contract. Goal: clearly define the scope of work, deadlines, cost, and terms of cooperation. This is your shield against misunderstandings. Actions: based on the information gathered, prepare a detailed proposal and contract. Specify what is included in the cost and what is considered additional work. Define the number of revisions, payment deadlines, and communication methods. How artificial intelligence helps use AI to structure the proposal and formulate contract clauses. Example: query to AI. I need to prepare a proposal for a client who wants 5 advertising texts for their new online clothing store. Include sections: project overview, what will be done, deadlines, cost, payment terms, number of revisions. Help me formulate the main points of the non-disclosure and copyright agreement. Stage 3. Planning and starting work. Goal: organize your workflow for efficient task execution. Actions: break the project into small, manageable tasks. Set internal deadlines for each stage. Use project management tools, Trello, Asana. How artificial intelligence helps for detailed task breakdown and scheduling. Example: query to AI. I have a project to create a new logo and brand identity for a startup. Break this task into a step-by-step plan, including stages: research, idea generation, draft creation, feedback collection, final edits, file preparation. Indicate approximate deadlines for each stage. Stage 4. Intermediate checks and feedback. Goal: ensure you are on the right track and avoid major rework at the end. Actions: regularly send the client intermediate results. Request feedback. If the client does not respond promptly, politely remind them. How artificial intelligence helps for composing polite reminders and formulating feedback questions. Example: query to AI. Write a polite reminder to a client who hasn't responded to my email with the first version of the website design in 3 days. Ask if they have any questions or need additional information. Stage 5. Project delivery and receiving payment. Goal: complete the project, receive payment, and request a review. Actions: deliver the final files to the client. Issue an invoice. After payment, request a review or recommendation. How artificial intelligence helps for generating invoice text or a review request email. Example, query to AI. Write a short email to a client to send them the final files for the advertising campaign project. Include a polite request for payment and a request to leave a review on LinkedIn. Following these stages ensures smooth project execution and satisfied clients who will return to you again and again. How to set adequate prices and not undercharge. One of the most challenging questions for freelancers is how to properly value their work. Many beginners are afraid to set a high price to avoid scaring off clients and end up working for peanuts, leading to burnout and disappointment. Remember, you are not a commodity but a valuable expert who solves problems. Your price should reflect this value, not just the time spent. Factors influencing pricing. Your experience and expertise. The more experience you have in a specific niche and the higher your qualification, the higher your rate should be. How AI helps. AI enhances your expertise. You can complete work faster and better than someone without AI, allowing you to charge more per unit of work. Project complexity and required skills. More complex tasks that require specialized knowledge or unique solutions are worth more. Urgency. You have the right to charge a premium for urgent tasks, e.g., plus 25 to 50% above the regular rate. Market rates. Research what other freelancers with similar experience charge. How AI helps. AI can analyze market rates. Example, query to AI. I am a freelancer creating SEO-optimized content for small businesses using artificial intelligence. What is the average market rate for a 1,000-word article in the US, given that I have 2 years of experience? What factors could increase this rate? Value to the client. This is the most important factor. Consider how much money or time your service will save or bring to the client. If your text or design will lead to thousands of dollars in increased sales, your service is worth much more than a few hours of work. Example. If you created an advertising campaign using AI that brought the client $10,000 in profit, a fee of $1,000 is more than justified. Pricing strategies. Hourly rate. Pros. Easy to calculate, suitable for projects with an undefined scope. Cons. Clients may doubt your speed, and you lose money if you work faster thanks to AI. When to use. For very small tasks, consultations, or when it's hard to determine the exact scope of work. Fixed project price. Pros. The client knows the final cost up front, which is convenient for budgeting. You can earn more if you complete the work faster thanks to AI. Cons. If the scope of work increases, you may lose money. Requires accurate estimation. When to use. For most projects with a clearly defined scope, e.g., create 5 articles or design 1 logo. This is often the most profitable option for freelancers using AI, as you can complete tasks faster while maintaining a high price. Monthly retainer. Pros. Steady, predictable income, long-term client relationships. Cons. Requires maintaining a consistent workload. When to use. For services that require ongoing attention, e.g., managing social media, regular content creation, website maintenance. Value-based pricing. Pros. The most profitable approach. The price is based on the value you bring to the client, not the time spent. Cons. Requires the ability to justify and demonstrate this value to the client. When to use. For strategic projects where your contribution directly impacts the client's revenue, e.g., an advertising campaign that increases sales by 20%. How not to undercharge. Know your minimum rate. Calculate how much you need to earn monthly for a comfortable life and determine your minimum hourly or daily rate. Account for unpaid time. Include in your rates the time spent on finding clients, administration, learning, and marketing. Be confident. If you are confident in the quality of your services and their value, This confidence will transfer to the client. Don't agree to too low a rate. Better to decline a project that pays less than your real value than to work and feel disappointed. Practice negotiation. Learn to justify your price and politely defend it. Artificial intelligence allows you not only to take on more clients, but also to charge more for each project, as you can offer unparalleled speed and quality. The ability to properly value your work is a direct path to financial freedom in freelancing. The freelancer's budget, simple ways to track income and expenses. Financial literacy is one of the foundations of a successful freelance business. Without a clear understanding of how much you earn and where your money goes, it's easy to lose control of your business. Budgeting may seem boring, but it is crucial for your stability, growth planning, and ultimately, for reducing stress. Why it's important to manage your budget. Predictable income. Freelancing often involves fluctuating income. A budget helps smooth out these fluctuations. Expense control. You can see where your money is going and optimize spending. Tax reporting. Accurate tracking of income and expenses simplifies tax filing. Investment planning. You can plan for equipment purchases or training. Stress reduction. Financial clarity brings peace and confidence. Simple ways to track income and expenses. Separate bank account. Action. Set up a separate bank account for all your freelance income and expenses. Never mix personal and business finances. This is the most basic and important step. Benefits. Simplifies accounting, especially for taxes. You can immediately see the financial state of your business. Electronic spreadsheets, Google Sheets or Microsoft Excel. Action. Regularly record all income and expenses. Use some functions to calculate totals by month or category. How AI helps. Example. Query to AI. Create a template for a simple spreadsheet to track a freelancer's income and expenses. Include columns, date, description, category, income, software rental, advertising, training, other, amount. Add a formula to automatically calculate total income and expenses for the month. Example. Query to AI. Analyze these expense data for the quarter and identify what I am spending the most on. Suggest 3 ideas for reducing expenses without compromising business quality. Financial management apps. Options. There are specialized apps and online services designed for freelancers and small businesses. Examples: FreshBooks and Wave. These platforms allow you to track income and expenses, issue invoices, manage projects, and generate reports. Many of them offer free or very affordable plans for freelancers. Mint and YNAB. You need a budget. Popular tools for personal budgeting that can be adapted for freelancing. Benefits. Automatic synchronization with your bank, categorized expenses, convenient reports, and graphs. How AI helps. AI can help you choose the right tool based on your needs or explain its features. Example. Query to AI. I am a beginner freelancer and need a simple and free tool to track income and expenses. What options can you recommend? Important financial habits. Regular tracking. Make it a habit to check your finances at least once a week. Emergency fund. Set aside part of your income for unexpected situations or periods without orders. It is recommended to have a reserve for 3 to 6 months of living expenses. Tax reserve. Freelancers are responsible for paying taxes. Set aside a certain percentage of each income for tax payments. Invest in yourself. Budget for training, purchasing new equipment, and subscribing to AI tools. These are not expenses, but investments in your business. Key takeaway from this chapter. Effective project management and proper financial management are not just necessities, but pathways to control over your life and business. Artificial intelligence does not replace your decisions, but makes the process of tracking and analyzing much simpler and more efficient. By using AI, you can take on more clients and charge more for each project, as you offer unparalleled speed and quality. Knowing how to properly value your work is a direct path to financial freedom in freelancing. Ready to apply these insights in practice? In the next chapter, we will delve into the world of advanced AI techniques and tools, showing you how to further enhance your freelance business and take it to the next level.